Welcome back to Ask the Experts on Buzz TV. I'm your host, Mike White. Join me with Rodney GB Clements. Good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
On Ask the Experts, we meet with individuals around the country who are doing amazing things in their business. And join us today is Rachel Voss with Mountain View Hospital. Welcome to the program. So, Rachel, tell us a little bit about yourself and your background in the industry.
So I am, from a very small town in Idaho. I started in my career as a CNA, and then I was able to continue in school and get my LPN, which is licensed practice nurse. And then I continued to get my associate's RN, and then my bachelor's RN, and I got my MBA in business and healthcare. And just this last month, I obtained my nurse practitioner.
Well, congratulations on that. So the extensive background, Rodney, do you see a lot of that in the industry where people go into nursing school and then they continue to get accredited?
Absolutely. I'm a nurse myself, and I spent years also as a nursing tech. I went to the University of Florida, go Gators, and here we are.
So, Rachel, with nursing and the industry, what's the biggest challenge that you guys as a hospital are facing with either hiring or growth or retention?
There's definitely a shortage of nurses, especially recently. And I feel like since the COVID pandemic, we've definitely lost a lot of nurses. I think they, came to the hospital to work and they just got scared and then they left. And I feel like it's unfortunate for the healthcare field because there's a lot of nurses that didn't get the chance to come and see what nursing is really about. They just came in at the worst absolute time. And they get burnt out and they've just seen a lot of traumatic things. And I think that's probably the worst thing that I've seen in healthcare since being a nurse. I've been in healthcare since 2009. And I think that's definitely the worst thing. And one of the biggest challenges recently with healthcare.
Rodney, talk about the traveling nurses. There's a lot of nurses that were full-time in a hospital, and it seems a lot of them leave and they could either make more, have different benefits by being a traveling nurse in their same job.
Yes, travel nursing has been a big place for nurses to go if they want to leave the hospital where they're at and maybe work at different hospitals around the country. We're a team of infusion nurses, so many nurses actually leave the hospital setting and do it in the home. And we also, we're seeing COVID patients in their home trying to keep them out of the hospital. And it was devastating to the industry because a lot of people did leave and the nursing field is aging and there's just not enough nurses to replace those. It is unfortunate.
So Rachel, Rodney, let's solve this problem today. If you can wave a magic wand, how do you fix the influx of nurses coming into the industry? What do you think, Rachel?
I think, having really good management, supervisors, a lot of support, backup for, things like that. Having, also good pay, I think goes a long way for people. But management, having a good support, I think is very important to nurses.
Nurses are notorious for eating their own, as you say, and you're absolutely right. If we create an environment that's nurturing for providing education and training and just letting them know it's okay, nobody's perfect, it's a tough environment, very tough to work in the hospitals these days.
So with Mountain View Hospital, what makes a nursing champion? Tell me about some of the characteristics of the people that work within your organization.
So I think that Mountain View Hospital is super special, just since I began there, because you're treated different. You notice a difference when you walk in the door, because that's their environment. That's what they want you to feel, and so that's one of the nice things about Mountain View is it's different to work there, and I feel like the patients feel a difference when you come there because they are treated, differently. They're treated like your family, and so I think that's one of the great things about Mountain View.
And if you could finish the sentence, Rachel, in 2 years, the nurses at Mountain View Hospital will blank.
I think they'll still be there because they love being there.
That's amazing. I appreciate you coming on the program today, and we'd love to have you back and talk more about changes in the industry and all the amazing things that you're doing to recruit and retain nurses.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you so much.
To find out more about Rachel and Mountain View Hospital, visit us at iwantabuzz.com. We'll see you next time on Ask the Experts.